Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So after this sparring session of Rollie Romero getting stopped by Floyd Mayweather's prospect, Ingram, went viral on the internet. Ingram, he speaks on the sparring session for the first time, and he says, you know, Rollie, I haven't talked to him since the video got released, but I would hope that me and him still have a good relationship because we worked 3 or 4 times before that. He's always been great. He's always taught me stuff. I've been helping him for his fights, and he's been helping me for my fights. I just hate the video got out. I wish the video never got out. I'm not sure who posted the video. I really didn't want it to get out, especially that he had a fight coming up, especially a title fight. That's not a good look. That right there is actually kind of funny that he would say that. I'm actually reading this for the first time as I'm reporting it to you guys. I haven't even read this whole transcript. And Ingram is absolutely right. That is a bad look for Rollie Romero. Then Ingram, he continues, he says, it was bad on his part, good on my part type thing. I wish the video had never got out. Things always happen in the gym. There are days where people get the best of me and I get the best of them. That's just what happens in the gym. I like to keep sparring in the gym. Okay, guys, so as you can see, Ingram, he's showing Rollie Romero an enormous amount of respect, while at the same time keeping it real and saying, hey, you know, this was bad for him, but it was good for me. And he's not lying, because a lot more people know who he is because of this video going viral. But this is what I will say. Ingram is in some ways almost apologizing to Romero because the video got out, but he doesn't have to apologize to Romero because both him and Romero, they knew that someone was recording this sparring footage. Just looking at this image right here, it gives you an idea of how close the cameraman was. He was most likely standing on the apron of the ring, so everyone knew he was recording. And let me tell you something, when I lived in Las Vegas, I was at the Mayweather gym watching sparring sessions all the time. And every time, especially when there were some names that were sparring, other boxers that were there, they would always pull out their phone and start recording. They weren't even shy about it. And we all know that we live in a social media society. So once it's recorded, you know it's going to reach the internet, especially if something dramatic happens. Rollie Romero himself has put up clips, many clips, of him knocking down sparring partners, knocking them out, hurting sparring partners. Matter of fact, Rollie, he made his name off of that sparring clip with Ryan Garcia. And that was a clip that Rollie himself uploaded. He put it out there. So these fighters already know. They know that once you allow someone to record a sparring session, it's going to either make you or break you. Just like Ingram just said. He said this was bad for him, good for me. It's not that much of a private sparring session if you know someone is recording it and you're allowing them to do so. It's only a private session when you do what Floyd Mayweather does, or a lot of big stars do. If someone tries to pull out a camera, you tell them immediately, no recording. This happens in gyms all the time. But you have certain fighters that have confidence in their ability, and they don't care if someone is recording. That's just motivating them to look even better, look even sharper when they spar. So you have different type of fighters. And at the end of the day, Ingram, you know, he's saying this because he's looking at the comments on the internet, you know, all these people saying, hey, man, you know, this shouldn't have been released. This should have been kept private, et cetera, et cetera. So it obviously made Ingram feel a little guilty. And of course, he has respect for Rollie Romero. He doesn't want to affect their relationship, which I completely believe. But at the same time, we know that when Floyd Mayweather, when his sparring footage or a sparring session leaked with him sparring Paul Spadafore, when that leaked, none of these fans were saying, hey, man, this shouldn't have been leaked. They celebrated that. They're still celebrating that sparring session to this day. So we know what time it is. Rollie Romero, he got his buzz off of the Ryan Garcia sparring session, and Ingram, he got a lot of his buzz off of the Rollie Romero sparring session. And that's just what it is at the end of the day. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.
One of the most anticipated dog breedings has finally been confirmed. The pups from this pairing of Zeta and DMX will be born very soon. We are now accepting deposits. Our pups will come with ears cropped and a 2-year health guarantee. Get ahead of the pack on purchasing a puppy by contacting NWA Cane Corsos on Instagram at NWA Cane Corsos. Call or text 479-326-1603 with any questions. A guard dog is your first line of defense. These will be the right pups for the job.
All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, fever blisters, diabetic ulcers, this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called Elo Deki Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to elodeki.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram. Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues. So make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com.
My name is Chris, and I'm all the way here from Anchorage, Alaska at Scalp Carolinas, and I'm here for my second treatment of SMP. Well, I was sitting at home one day and going over my Facebook page, and they have different, like advertisements popping up, and I saw one for SMP, and I saw some pictures of some guys, before and after, and I was looking at that, and it caught my attention, so I Googled it. SMP, nothing showed up in my area. So, I did a little more research, and all of a sudden, Scalp Carolinas popped up in the web browser. So I started watching his videos and seeing all the reaction from all the other people. We talked on the phone, we made appointments and everything. I sent him pictures, and he looked at them, and I was like, "Can you fix this?" And, he pretty much said, "No problem." My first session, he made me feel extremely comfortable. It was almost like I was talking to family. He started, and during the whole treatment, we talked and, about our families and our life and, and things that he does and things that I do. And before I know it, the first session was over. When you see someone doing something that they love, as much as I see Enoch Glover love what he does, it shows in his work. I wouldn't point anyone in any other direction but here to North Carolina, Scalp Carolinas, to get this done.